Hello and welcome to episode 10 of 2 Days Play Micro Mages by Morphcat Games. This game is part of HEO's bundle for racial justice and equality. I'm DeValiente and I will be playing with my friend Bon, whose channel you can follow in the link in the description below. The following features violence, flashing animation, and strong language. Discretion is advised. Now without further ado, let's get started.
Yeah, so I have to...
What were you saying the other day? That if we started recording at like 12, we could beat this entire game by the time we normally start?
Yeah, which is 7:30.
Yeah, I have hideouts. I'm having hideouts.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we're like in the last 3/4 of the game.
It's 8 towers, right?
Yeah, so...
We're halfway.
Yeah, well, once we beat the 4th tower, we're halfway.
I can't even get past level 1 of the 4th tower.
But you couldn't get past level 1 of a lot of towers, but you did.
Eventually.
Eventually, yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be able to anymore. Because I believe in you. And we've only been recording for an hour, and the last time we recorded, you beat level 2, which is what the level you were having the hardest time on.
Yeah.
And
specifically Odin.
Yeah, specifically Odin, who I thought was Santa Claus, but it wasn't. It was Odin.
It does. And he does look like Santa.
He does. He looks more like Santa than he does Odin.
He's a very angry Santa. I've been a very bad boy. Oops.
Yeah. So, given that we've only been recording for about 30 minutes, like between 30 and 45 minutes. I mean, we started at 1:15, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But we were testing audio. So we're on time.
I still think you have too high hope in me.
I think I just have enough hope.
Just enough. Not an inch more, not an inch less.
Yeah, but normal amount. I have normal amount hope. Like somebody posted in a podcast, one of the podcast servers that I'm in. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Go. Go. Go.
Oh
yes!
My god! I almost fell out of my chair. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Wait.
Yeah, someone posted in the podcast Discord that I'm a part of. Something about how oh yeah, it's like, hey, do you guys remember when you would go over to your friend's house and there would be like a bunch of y'all just like gathering around their computer together and experiencing the World Wide Web for the first time? And somebody replied, how old are you? And the person responded, normal amount. And so now this has been stuck in my head. This is not fair.
Well, I made it.
Yeah.
I had some kind of like panic response to those devils, and now like I'm sweating and I'm like, ugh.
Oh, I hate that. It's like when you're sweating and you're just like, oh god, this is never. Oh, really? Well, at least you got the checkpoint.
Yeah, it was right there.
Yeah, and it wasn't one of those things where you got the checkpoint on like your last life and had to start all over at the beginning. That would have just been nonsense.
Oh my god, a pile of oh my god, Jesus.
Yeah.
Sir? Sir?
Sir, this is
Ah!
unnecessary.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Sir!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
No, that is unnecessary. Oh God.
Can I
Oh God.
not?
Oh
Can
God.
I
Oh
not?
God. Oh God.
Can I not kill him?
I hope you can't. Could you see the exit?
No. Was
Oh
it
my
there?
God. Okay. I thought it was like right above him where the goat the last goat is.
Okay. Maybe
Okay,
the
so
key.
there's
Maybe the key is not to shoot him preemptively.
right, just like
Guide him away.
does he
Okay.
look like he's disappearing or is that not normal for him?
Yeah, it's normal for him. He's flickering.
Oh, seriously? Like, okay,
And
so
the
look,
exit is there.
yeah, so we just have to like avoid him
And the goat.
forever. And the goat. Right, Rizzy? Rizzy's just staring at me.
Rizzy always stares at you. Yeah, so this guy essentially functions a little like Boo. Except he's always advancing on you.
Right. No, really? Fucking goat.
So is the goats.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at my my gaming video content and just being like, okay, because I'm constantly planning because I have to constantly plan when I'm going to be recording, when I'm going to be editing, and that's why I feel like I just don't want to do honorable mentions anymore. Except there are some games that like the reason I started honorable mentions is because some of these are actually really good and deserve it. It's just I don't have time to devote to them. So that's my problem. But they take so much time to edit that it's like I could be doing other things while I'm trying to edit these videos. And I'm just looking at my content going like, okay, what's next? And I'm like looking at this thing, it's like, why do I have an unlisted video? And I'm like, oh, that's that song I sent you.
Oh!
Yeah, because I had privated it because I'm like, I don't even know if I can post this, like, as is. So I just, like, unlisted it, because you guys couldn't see it at all if it was private, which I didn't think was... Because, like, I thought it had told me that if you have a link, you can view it, but apparently not, so it lied to me. Just one of YouTube's many lies. And I was like, I was just looking at it like, what is this? Why is it unlisted and not public? And because it's like screen, I have a pattern. I have long play, short game, 2 days play, long play, and then there's that song, long play, and I'm like, what? It's messing up my pattern. I have a pattern.
Delete it now.
Yeah. Well, no, I want to keep it, and so that like anytime somebody is just like, well, da, I can just send them that song, and then they'll be like, why did you send this to me? And I'm like, because now you will never not know that it exists. Like, I can never not know the thing that just came out of your mouth.
Okay.
But yeah, that was, that's the sequel to, both of the Dominique Pamplemousse games are in the bundle. And I've never seen a claymation video game before, so that was really interesting.
Yeah, I have, but when I saw it, It was for the N64. It was a
Okay.
it was a claymation fighting game.
Oh, yeah? That's interesting. I've never seen a claymation fighting game before.
Okay, so see if I'm a little busy. So see if you can
Yeah.
Google it. Type in like claymation fighting game NAR.
Let's see.
Damn it.
Did you fall?
Yes. At least there's like no
I know.
enemies.
Yeah, seriously. And the game isn't like making your screen smaller.
Yeah.
Clay Fighter?
Clay Fighter, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. That's poorly animated, but alright. 63 and a third. I guess it's not that badly. Well, it is 64 graphics. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember renting it from Blockbuster when it was still a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, remember when that was still a thing?
Oh my gosh. And then what was it? Hollywood Video was trying to like one up them.
Well, we never had Hollywood Video.
Okay.
We had
missing much.
we had Rogers Video.
Earthworm Jim is in this game?
Yep.
Oh my god. That's crazy. I used to have, when I was working at the comic book store, there was a guy who would come in looking specifically for Earthworm Jim comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you
And I'm like, no, but we have like the creator of Earthworm Jim, I think, created this comic about a carrot.
about a carrot?
Yeah, with like a trigger finger. Earthworm Jim creator. Alright, what were you gonna say?
Oh, did you ever see the Earthworm Jim, whatchamacallit? Cartoon?
Yeah, oh yeah. I love the crap out of that cartoon. It was so stupid.
Okay, well, I have 2 more attempts at this before I go back to the beginning.
Okay. I believe in you.
I'm so nervous now.
Yeah, I don't remember what the other comic was called. Carrot. Was it Carrot Top? No. Flaming Carrot.
Man, the 90s were like another time for surrealism in cartoons and games.
Right. Was it? It may not have been. Because Bob Burden, I don't think, wrote. Yeah, I don't think Bob Burton was on the team for Earthworm Jim. But yeah, like, I'm just thinking about the Flaming Carrot, and I don't know why I thought that Bob Burden, who wrote the Flaming Carrot, had something to do with Earthworm Jim.
Similar style? Ah!
Yeah, it is a very similar style, or somebody at the comic book store convinced me that was a thing, and I just, like, took it
For
what
granted?
it was. Yeah. But yeah, Bob Burden created Flaming Carrot, and Doug TenNapel created Earthworm Jim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Along with, like, a crew of other people, so... But, yeah. The things we talk about on 2 days play.
Yes. I mean, the other thing I could talk about is my work trying to do GMP, our first GMP production run.
GMP.
It's basically a level of standard, like a level of standard that when you meet it,
Workers aren't capable of.
no, no, it's a level of standard that would allow our products to be used in clinical trials.
Okay.
Because right now our products are for research only.
Okay.
So this is like a whole new thing. Like, we have GMP products, but they're like,
Right.
they're not kits like what I do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, this is the first GMP kit that we'll have. So it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But
I also don't think that your coworkers are capable of any kind of standard.
yeah, I mean, we'll see. I am also way more picky than any of them, so
Right.
which
But
makes
still, that's like, you should be, because this is like, if this is gonna go for clinical, oh fuck. If this is gonna go for like clinical trials instead of like, what?
I mean, that's why like the process in doing this has taken so long, because of developing developing how this is going to be run, because essentially, like, we don't have room in our facility to have like a room that is only designated for GMP products 2-3 times a year. So we're using our normal room, but if that's the case, the cleaning standard and cross contamination prevention is so high that it's taken like months to develop the process. So what we're doing is our first qualification run. So essentially, it's to see if the process itself is working as like intended. But we're using fake product. So essentially, like, what we will be making for that first run will just be disposed after, because it's all about verifying the process and seeing what needs to be changed and what isn't working.
Right. Oh, there she is. Like, I had a dog in here, but I couldn't see her, and she's like right under the chair. She's not near my power strip, though. That's what's the important.
That's good. Hold on just a sec. My room is starting to get real warm.
Ooh. Maybe you shouldn't have moved into the bigger room. Or is it the smaller room?
I'm in the smaller room. Hey Google, turn off light.
Okay, turning 19 off.
Yeah, if I use the phone app to turn the light off, for some reason the light won't respond later.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Because
Yeah,
theoretically, I should be able to turn off the light using the app associated with it, no problems. Right. But for some reason, for me, it doesn't work that way. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, Stephanie had like 7 lamps that were all set to Google, and it drove me crazy because all the light bulbs in the house are like smart light bulbs, and so like you can only use them to set them up on smart lamps and stuff, and I'm like, I just want a light bulb. just give me a regular light bulb, please. I can't do this.
Yeah, for me, so I don't have a smart lamp. I just have a smart light bulb. Because there are some smart light bulbs that you don't need a lamp, like a special lamp for.
Oh, cool.
And that's what I have. The only thing is, I got it mainly because my lamp is located in the corner of the room that is the least accessible.
Right. Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
so in order for me to turn it on and off, I have to crawl over my bed to like the
wow.
very corner of the room, which is not fun to do in the dark when you get home.
No, of
Um,
course not.
and not to mention that my bed is kind of broken.
Oh.
And I say this because when I bought this bed, I got it from IKEA, and it literally was a defective bed. like the headboard is slightly too what's the word? Slightly too wide. So like you have to like force it to slide into the rungs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then like the wooden boards that like go in between and support your mattress, they're slightly deformed, like they're slightly bent, so that if I'm not careful, they will actually they'll actually collapse in, and like my whole bed will just go.
Oh my god.
So essentially what I've had to do is tape those like baseboards in place so that they don't shift too much, so that my mattress doesn't suddenly pop in.
Right, that's obnoxious.
It is, and like I could have returned it, I guess, but I didn't know. I bought my bed early, and I didn't know it was defective at the time, and until I like moved and tried setting it up, and by that time the whatchamacallit, the warranty was out.
Right, yeah.
So so yeah, now I just tape it in place and pray.
Yeah, it sounds like the car I used to. Oh, really? At least you got the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this Jeep when I was in college, and we called it the Cheap, CHEEP, because, you know, cheap Jeep. And it also made like a chirping sound anytime you would turn the AC on. Yeah, it was weird. And we used to say, that is, Jamie and I used to say, it's held together by prayer because the duct tape gave up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like, that thing was... It was a good car for as long as I had it, but I didn't have it very long because it was a piece of crap.
Yeah.
And then I got the Scion, and I think I had that for like 10 years.
What do you have now? Stephanie's car?
No. Stephanie's mom has the Subaru. And her dad and mom gave me mom's Prius. So I went from one queer car to another queer car. Yeah, but I really liked the Subaru, and I wish I could have kept it. But they were like, or her dad, who is like 6'5" and he's a really large man, was like, I can't fit into the Prius, and I'm like, then get your wife a new car. But he got the Subaru, or he had one of the brothers drive the Subaru down to Texas and then drive the Prius back to me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, and I'm like, the Prius is a pretty good car, but it's like a really old model. It's like, I don't think it's one of the first Priuses ever, but like it has an onboard, like a screen to like show you, like, to monitor like your energy usage and whatnot. But it's very it doesn't have an auxiliary port. Oh, it's another one of those skulls.
I know.
Ugh. And So you can't plug in your phone to play media. It only has radio and CD. Like it doesn't even have a cassette deck, which I don't care about honestly, because my Jeep didn't even have a cassette deck. And it was from 1996, and then my or it's oh it's a, sorry, I'm looking at this eyeball.
Just, it's trapped.
Stuck in a box.
This eyeball was a bad eyeball. It deserves to be
Yes.
punished.
Yeah, so I was talking to Stephanie's brother, the one who brought me the car, and I'm like, hey, do you know how to, like, install, like, a Bluetooth radio? And do you think your parents would be okay if I put a Bluetooth radio in this car? So I don't have to be forced to listen to the radio.
Yeah.
So I've actually bought a Bluetooth speaker, like an external Bluetooth speaker, and it is... Oh man, you're at the boss.
I met the boss and it didn't give me a fairy.
No. Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
die.
I've been using this Bluetooth speaker, and it's what is this, like, Invader? Space
It
Invaders?
seems that way.
Right? I hope there's not, like, another... Oh god. Oh god.
That can't have been it. What? What?
Are we still in...
We're still in Tower 4.
So maybe it was a mini-boss? Are they introducing mini-bosses now? Like, why are they doing that?
Very confusing. Now I'm
no
back here.
kidding. Aww. Alright, I'm gonna do some research.
So, I'm almost done Voyager.
Oh, good.
And the only 2 Star Treks left on Netflix is Enterprise and Star Trek the Animated Series.
Oh no.
So I'll watch those, and then I'm officially done whatever is on Netflix.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a break and see if I can find a way to watch Our Flag Means Death. Means Death.
Yeah, I really want to watch that too. Because I've heard, like, really, really good things about it.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll be a good breather. Cause like I know Katie has offered a way for me to like access more Star Trek, but I have a feeling because of IP addresses it won't work.
Right, yeah.
So I'll have to like find another means of watching Star Trek at a later date. But like
Right.
I also powered through like how many seasons total would I have powered through? Hold on, let me think about this.
How many?
So the original Star Trek had 3 seasons, and then Next Gen had 7, and then Deep Space Nine I think also had 6 or 7. I don't quite remember. So I'm just gonna go conservative and say 6. And then I'm on Voyager now, which is 7 seasons. I'm on the 7th season. So I have watched 23 seasons of Star Trek to date.
That's incredible.
And I started in mid-October.
That's incredible. You are powering through this.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay.
So, like, maybe I do need a little break.
Maybe. Well, I mean, that's just a given. Like, even Jamie was watching, like, other shows in between episodes of Star Trek, so...
I'm watching
Like-
I'm watching YouTube like other YouTube videos in
Right.
between. And I have like watched a movie here or there that isn't Star Trek.
Right.
But yeah, it's been mostly Star Trek the last few months.
Yeah.
You jumpy bitch. Oh yeah, did your research on mini bosses yield anything?
So, it's giving me bosses,
Mm-hmm.
but it's only giving me 5 bosses?
5?
Yeah. And it's only giving me... stages? Well, like, what's weird about what I found is this says Micro Mage's Homebrew.
Oh.
And I'm not sure what that means. Because it also looks like it's describing the game.
Hmm.
And it only has 4 levels. Like, it has Tower 1, Level 1, Tower 1, Level 2, Tower 1, Level 3.
Is it a demo?
I don't know. It's not letting you download anything. It's just giving you, like, screen caps and stuff. So...
Huh.
And then I, like, go back to Google, and Google is like, here's all of this. And it's like, I don't... This... Hold up a second.
Mm-hmm.
Micro Mage's cheats. It's giving us Tower 1 hard, Tower 2 hard, Tower 3 hard, Tower 4 hard.
I'm sorry, is this not hard enough?
Apparently not. And there's like a secret ending? This can't be right. Does that mean that there's not actually 8 levels? It's just like the other 4 levels that we thought were... Huh.
I guess we'll find out.
I guess so, because like the only walkthroughs I can find are videos, and it's like I don't want to watch a video.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not trying to like find the video for stuff. Like I don't want to watch the video for like how do I beat this? I want to watch it for like I want to know information, and the video's not going to give me information fast enough.
Yeah.
It's like I want to know how many levels are on this stupid game because I'm getting conflicting answers.
Maybe the creators are like secretly making it difficult so that no one knows has the real answer. It's obscured.
Guess so. But yeah, that's I guess the only reason why I'm only finding like 5 bosses is because of that.
I'm doing even worse now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe...
Oh.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh.
I was gonna ask if we should stop the recording at a certain time so that it doesn't take a million years to upload to Google and download.
We could stop it right now.
Let me make one more attempt.
Okay. And then, yeah, stop it after this attempt, and then we take a break and come back.
Sounds good. I'll
Yeah.
see if I can do something to make my room a little cooler.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to continue to look for answers that may or may not exist. Is there a Micro Mages wiki?
I know they have a Discord group.
I don't want to talk to people.
You could see what their website says.
True. The game was published as a physical cartridge, blah 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 blah. We already knew that. Okay, so it's giving me development, it's not giving me... Hmm. "26 spooky levels, normal and hard modes."
Okay, so we know each level is, I think, 4. So, sorry,
Well, it's
each
3.
tower is
So
4.
3 divided by 26 is theoretically 8 levels. And so if 4 of those levels are hard mode levels, then that makes sense.
Thank you for joining us for episode 10 of 2 Days Play of Micro Mages by Morphcat Games. Episode 11 will be out shortly. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment letting us know what you like down below. Please no hate or spoilers, as we're not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and we'll see you next time.